points in this game as he has rebounds.
And he's just working and working and working, tireless.
Tipped away, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Double team on Thomas. Feeds to Thompson. It's stolen by Adams. Westbrook drives in. Isaiah Thomas pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 21. From 10 feet out, Westbrook with the block.
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there.
Here's George. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Patterson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Grant comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Alex Abrinas is checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Crowder, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for James. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Grant. Roberson comes in for Alex Abrinas. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Raymond Felton. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Love's checked in for Smith. Wade comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rose.
Timeout. Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I know the defense has 5 guys, but collectively they're no match for this guy. He is roasting them.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 20. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Cavaliers last season bottom 3 in bench minutes and bench points.
Well, LeBron James said it himself. You remember mid-season last year, he made a comment about how the team could use one more playmaker, and if that was not prophetic with what happened to them in the NBA Finals, I don't know what is. There's a lot of extra pressure for the Stars to carry the load, so they could be seeking a little bit more balance.
1:37 left to play in the final quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really, the past few seasons, the Thunder have just been a dominant team on the glass. They do a great job of limiting second chance points, and they get a lot of extra possessions with their own offensive rebounding.
First one falls for him. You look over the roster of the Thunder, and it's easy to see why they're such a great rebounding team. 1 through 5 can come up with 10 boards on any given night.
And those rebounding totals usually translate to wins for this team. Very rarely do they lose a game when they're having their way on the glass. The goal at the end of the night is to play the bully in and around that painted area.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Isaiah Thomas.
That unselfishness was on full display here tonight. Did a great job of getting his teammates going.
And the Thunder making a change here. Abrines is checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Here's Wade. There's the pick. Down low, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Korver against Felton. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Nick Collison's checked in for Roberson. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Smith is checked in. Lots of room. Abrines with the bucket.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Cleveland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Thomas passes to Thompson. Rejected by Collison. Now here's Collison, the fast break opportunity. Here's Grant. He can't get that one, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Korver kicks to Thomas. And the call will be against Alex Abrines. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Jeremy Grant, a member of the great Grant family line that has had so many NBA players.
Well, I played with his uncle Horace in Seattle, and the thing that I like about Grant is there's just nothing in terms of nonsense when he has the ball. It's straight line drives right to the rim, and he's coming down hard around the rim.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. McDermott's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Cleveland with a change here too. Green's checked in. Both free throws. Good from Isaiah Thomas. And Brent, when you hear Donovan on the sideline or in the huddle, it's clear how big a motivator he can be for his team. He certainly gets the most out of his players from the stars to the end of the bench.
One thing that Billy Donovan did in the early part of taking the job with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I remember it well, Kevin. I went to the UCLA campus where Billy Donovan had invited most of the roster for the Oklahoma City team, and he started to establish that trust in the off-season, being there for workouts, understanding the personalities of his team, and getting to know his guys. All of those things have reaped some incredible rewards in the early part of Billy Donovan's coaching career.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith dishes to Thomas. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Thomas. 5 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Westbrook from the arc. No good. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term we have to defend.